Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
The player featured in this video is Teddy Bridgewater. He is represented by a 2016 Panini Prestige Veteran Signatures, custom slabbed by Stats Grading. You don't survive the NFL as a starting quarterback, lose it all to a catastrophic injury, and keep earning locker room respect for a decade, unless you're built different. This is the story of Teddy Bridgewater, the first-round pick who rose fast, got hit with one of football's cruelest setbacks, then kept finding ways to matter. As a starter, a backup, and even a championship-winning coach. Bridgewater's path starts in Miami and explodes at Louisville, where he becomes one of the most polished quarterback prospects in the country. In the 2014 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings trade up and take Teddy with the final pick of the first round, 32nd overall. And early on, you could see why teams believed. He was calm, accurate, and poised, more point guard than gunslinger. By his second season, Teddy is not just the starter, he's a leader. In 2015, Bridgewater helps guide Minnesota to an 11-5 season and earns a Pro Bowl selection. A huge moment for a young quarterback in a defense-first, run-heavy team identity. At that point, it feels like Minnesota has its long-term answer under center. Then comes one of the harshest reminders in sports. Nothing is guaranteed. In August of 2016, Bridgewater goes down in practice with a severe knee injury, a torn ACL, and major damage. For a quarterback whose game was built on timing and movement, it wasn't just miss a season. It was, will he ever be the same? Will he even play again? Teddy fights his way back into the league, bouncing through opportunities and proving something important. Even if he's not the franchise centerpiece anymore, he's still valuable, smart, steady, professional. One key moment comes in 2018 when the Jets trade him to the Saints. And that move sets up the next big chapter. In 2019, Drew Brees goes down, and Teddy steps in. New Orleans doesn't just survive. They go 5-0 in that stretch, staying on track for a division-winning season. That run becomes the proof teams needed. Bridgewater could still guide a winning offense when the moment demanded it. The Saints' stretch earns Teddy another shot as the guy. He starts 15 games for Carolina in 2020, putting up volume numbers and showing toughness, even when the roster around him is changing. Then, Carolina trades him to Denver, and in 2021, Bridgewater wins the starting job and gives the Broncos a steady quarterback play. And here's the Bridgewater theme. He might not always have the spotlight, but teammates trust him because he plays controlled football and keeps the ship steady. By 2022, Teddy's in Miami as a veteran backup who ends up seeing meaningful action. In 2023, he joins the Detroit Lions as a backup, adding experience to a team on the rise. But then, Teddy does something most NFL vets only talk about. Bridgewater returns home and becomes the head coach at Miami Northwestern, his alma mater, then leads them to a Florida Class 3A state championship in 2024. Think about that. Injury comeback, decade of perseverance, and now, state champion head coach. Then, the NFL calls again. Late in 2024, he comes out of retirement to sign with the Lions for depth, and in 2025, he signs with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, still ready whenever a team needs a professional quarterback in the room. Teddy Bridgewater's career isn't just a stat line. It's a story of resilience, of finding new roles, staying ready, and earning respect in every building he walks into. First-round pick, Pro Bowler, comeback story, coach, champion. And honestly, that's a legacy. Did you know? Teddy's nickname is Teddy Two Gloves because he famously wears gloves on both hands, and he's even explained that they can help make his release feel quicker. If you enjoyed this deep dive Teddy Bridgewater story, drop a like, subscribe, and follow, and comment the next player you want covered.